Hello again. I'm going to make this a short video. I'm tired, had a long day. I'll go over what I did in my downtime in between sessions at my conference today. First thing was, no, that's not it. Let's do a poll. First thing I did was I fixed some class hierarchy issues. I didn't have a basic object before. Now we have a basic object. I didn't have some of the methods on kernel module. Now we have those methods on kernel module. Um, and then I also added the triple equals method, which for all intents and purposes right now works just like double equals on integers and strings and stuff like that. But on regexes later, then it will do a matching. It's used for the case expression. And then I started working on a comparable module, which is used by integers and floats, basically the numeric class. And now all of our ancestors for integer is correct. So it matches Ruby, integer, numeric, comparable, object, kernel, basic object, which is awesome. I'm so excited about that. It's getting closer and closer every day. So today, what I want to do is, in this video, work on an if expression, if and else. I'm not going to worry about else if. I'm just going to try to make this a short video, and so let's get started. Let's see here. So parser test, and we'll do it parses if else, and say let's do with new lines. If true, then let's return a 1 and do an end. So in this case, it's going to be if with the condition so the condition, I think it's going to be a send, nil, true with no args. That's the condition. And then the body is going to be multiple things, so it needs to be an array of things. In this case, it's only one thing, so we're going to do integer 1. And we'll go ahead and put an else, an empty else here as a placeholder. Yeah, and then I'm going to go ahead and make another test. This is going to be the else, and it's going to return 2. And in this body, it's going to have integer 2. I'm not really sure how we'll do else if. Maybe it'll just be, maybe we'll do condition, body, condition, body, condition, body, and then the else is by itself. I am not going to worry about it tonight. Like I said, I want to do a short video. Why is this not happy? Tab 9 isn't happy with me either. That's okay. I don't care. Okay, so let's do Ruby test. Run that. Parser. Yep, sure enough, it's trying to make a send out of it. And this is an expression. It's going to be, let's just do this. If, I guess I'll call it if expression. Yeah, maybe not my best naming ever. It's going to work a lot like a module, I think. If expression, let's say if it starts with an if and a space, then we will skip any spaces that are left over. We'll say condition is an expression, and we're going to expect a condition after if keyword. We're going to expect end of expression, which is a semicolon or a new line. And then this is body. This is body. So this is actually true body, right? Oops. True body. And we're going to keep going until end. This will change later, but for now we're going to keep going until an end appears. And so then we're going to skip the end, then we're going to return the thing. So with the condition, true body and the false one, oops, is empty. Yeah, that might do it. Let's do this. Let's start at RB and TRC. There we go. Oh, yeah, I didn't quote that. That makes sense. Oops. Did it run? Okay. This is the second test, which is line 214. Perfect. We got past the first one. Now we want to do else. So I kind of want to branch here, I think. So it's not just end. Let's say it's else or end. I don't know if I'm in love with that. Skip. So if it sees an else, it'll stop. If it sees an end, it will stop. And we need to say if we saw an else, then false body is empty. Then we're going to essentially do the same thing again, but this time we're definitely going till the end. Oops. End, and we're going to say false body. Else. Do we even need an else? Yeah, we do, because we got to skip the end keyword. And that might do it. Did not work. If else parser line 18. No, not 18. 213. 213 skips. No. 213? Really? 213. Why are you there? Oh, parser test. 25 and 18. 25 is the expect for the AST. Okay. I never skipped the end. I bet that's it. Like, oh. And this is the false body. Getting closer. Why is there a nil? Skip else. Oh, followed by that. That could actually be more than one. Huh. Yeah, it can be more than one. Oh, did it work? Yes. Okay, we're good. I just noticed this is just repeated, so I think we can just do end, and then we always skip end here. So that should work. Okay, cool. And we'll do, let's just do to do parse elif. Yeah. So we're parsing. Beautiful. We'll add that to the index and we'll go compiling. Actually, let's make a test for this. Let's edit examples if.nat. I'm going to say if true, then print true. Let's just do that. Actually, say 1. If true, print 2, else print 3. And we'll do this the other way, false. So this should print 1, followed by 2, followed by 3. And then we'll also do it as, I'll say result equals if true, then we'll make the result 4. Else is 5. And then we'll print the result. So this should print out 1, 2, 3, 4. And just to test that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So bin nat examples if definitely does not know how to compile an if statement. So that's great. Star.rb, star.c. Okay, so now this will just run automatically. Perfect. Compiler. So what is our compiler going to do? We'll go all the way down here to the end. And we'll say when it's an if, then we're going to do condition true body false body equals expression. And we need to create how are we going to do this? Essentially the body, the true body and the false body will become functions, C functions. And the conditional will be some C code in the current scope. So let's go back up and look. How did we do def? This is going to look similar to that. I'm just going to copy all this down here so that I can look it over. We're going to say true body func, true func name, top, true func, true func, true func. Okay, so this is going to be my function that runs. Don't have any arguments, don't need that. Don't care about keyword arguments. We're going to probably build our new environment. I think that makes sense. We're going to set, I don't care about that right now. Don't care about args. Can a true be empty in Ruby? If true end, it's just a nil. True body is any, else it's going to return nil, just like this. Perfect. I say true body each with index node. It's going to compile the expression. It's going to return the last one. Perfect. And then we're going to have the closing brace. Method name. So we'll just do true for now. Where do we use method name in this one? Oh, that's just the temporary result, right? Okay, so we'll say result name if result. I need to also compile the condition. Compile expression works like that. And essentially do this for the condition. So the way my compiler works is there are three arrays that each section can append to, top being the top level of the C file. Far left indented, you can essentially where you would write a function. DECL's declaration, it's right above where you're actually operating. So it's like if you need to define a variable in order to generate a result, you put it in the declaration. And then last is the expression, or E right here, the expression that gets returned. So in our case, we want to compile the condition into these three arrays, and then we want to append the top to the top, the declaration to the declaration. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. And then we need to say that, did I lose? Yeah, I did lose that. Okay. Top to the top, declaration to the declaration. Here's our result name. The result name is going to be, it's going to, yes, the result name is going to be E. That is, I think the result of the condition is here. I don't even know if we need this. I don't think we do. Oh, yeah. So we're going to use the ternary operator here. So we're going to say if nat truthy, we're going to make that later. Say if it's truthy, then you're going to, this will be default name. So that's what we're going to return, top true func. Okay, so we're going to return the results of calling, yes, true func name, and we call it with the env, call it with self, call it with 0 args, null args, and null keyword args. And if it's false, then for now we're going to do env get, env nil, and that might just work. And let's see what's broken. Okay, what is this yelling about? This is yelling about an unused variable false body. Yep, we knew about that. Undefined method for, okay, 240 func. Oh, I didn't put true func here, and true func here. I think I got them all this time. Undefined method size for nil class, 241. Body, this is true body. 253 DECL. Put that back. Okay, now we're getting C errors, so that's great. We've made progress. Expected a parenthesis here. I didn't actually put, there's missing function name here. Why is there missing function name? Func name should be true func name. Okay, nat truthy doesn't exist. Oh, making some progress. Where are we going to stick this? I don't even know where to put it. I'm just going to stick it here because it's right below my true false. It's going to return a true false, right? So int yeah, nat truthy, nat object. So we're going to say if the object is false, or if the object is nat value nil, then we're going to return a false, else we're going to return true. This nat value false. Nat value false. I thought that's what it was called. Definitely what it's called. Oh, type equals that, and then type equals that. Yes. So it's false, otherwise it's true. Nat truthy, only H. That was right here, I believe. Okay, cool. Okay, yes. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3 is not there, and we know exactly why 3 is not there. It's because we didn't do the false stuff. So this is just going to be a bunch of copy paste. Yep. I'm going to say change all of this to substitute. Nope. Substitute true for false. If then it's just going to return nil. This is a little bit wasteful. We're building a whole function that we're going to call just to return nil. I'm going to go with it for now. False func name. And we can just copy this. False func name. False func name is not a thing. True func name. We're going to move this down. That's the reason I missed it, because it wasn't close enough. False func name. Oh, yeah. What in the world? True body func. Oh, this is actually false body func. What did it? No, I did not like that. False func. We didn't actually add it, so let's do false func here. False func? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. It's amazing. Hey, and 24 minutes. This is great. This is progress. So we're getting close. Well, here, let me commit all this first. Oh, this is a little messy. I'm not super proud of that. I might refactor that to make it a little more tidy. There's a lot of repetition, but at the same time, we made it happen. So this does the same thing as Ruby does. 1, 2, 3, 4. So cool. The cool thing, the really cool thing, is that we got expressions for free. Examples if there we go. So this just worked right out of the box without even having to really think too much about it, and that's so cool. I guess the reason is the way we've set everything up with the compiler, it just kind of flowed naturally out of it. Perfect. Again, I'm not super thrilled that we have all this repetition. This could be pulled out into its own thing. This pattern is all over the place, this iterating over a bunch of expressions, and on the last one, returning, calling return. So yeah, super common, and I will probably refactor that tomorrow in between conference sessions. And so let's just parse else if. Yeah, that's fine. So here's our test. Here's our giant if compiling branch. Here's our parser. Parser is not too crazy. And here's this nat truthy thing, which is really cool. I love how Ruby, everything is truthy except for nil and false. So even empty arrays and zeros, which in some languages like I think JavaScript treats that as false also, but leads to bugs. In Ruby, it's very consistent and you know what you're getting. Parse if and else. Yep. Beautiful. So we're going to say add if else. Is that all I got to say? Expression. Push. Cool. Thanks for watching. I'm glad that this is a short video tonight. I'm heading to bed. Hope you learned something, and I will see you next time.